Hi guys, it's Danica. I hope you remember me. It's been way too long since I posted on here. Um, Today I watched every single one of my old videos that I would post when I was on Accutane, and I had totally just forgotten like what it was like to go through that, and so I wanted to update you guys now that I've been off Accutane for a year and a half. Um, if you watch After you watch this video, you should go back and watch my very first video. It's called Accutane Diary Week 2. And I'm just a completely different person. Like I was all pissed off because of my acne and just pissed off that I had to go on Accutane and not excited about the following 6 months. And even though I was whiny throughout my videos, it was absolutely worth it to go on Accutane for me. Um, that's not to say it didn't suck. Every single moment of being on Accutane sucked completely. Don't get me wrong, but if you just stick through it, the results will be more than worth it. Um, out of the 1,400 kids that went to my high school, I had the worst acne out of everyone. And this is my skin now. Let me show you. So completely acne free. I do get zits sometimes. That's usually when I'm just not being smart and I will fall asleep in my makeup or whatever. That's gonna happen. I think now though I just break out like a normal 19-year-old girl, and it's not anything that can't be managed. Um, I switched makeup, which should help my skin a lot. I remember advising you guys to use MAC makeup. No, don't do that. MAC makeup covers really well, but it's oil based and just clogs your skin. And even though it will cover your acne, it'll make it worse. So it kind of cancels each other out. So now I use Bare Minerals, which is really light powder foundation that covers really well. So I would recommend that instead. It does not clog your pores. Um, let's see. My mom took Accutane in the 80s when it was brand new and first came out. And she was on it for 6 months and then was off for 2 years. And then her acne came back and she did another treatment of it. And it's always in the back of my mind that my acne can come back, which would be the absolute worst thing to ever happen to me. If it comes back, I don't think I'll go on Accutane again because it's a really difficult emotional, long process, and it's great. It does great things to your skin, great things to your confidence, but when it comes down to it, it is absolutely awful for your body. Maybe you guys have seen those commercials that are like, if you or a loved one have taken Accutane and suffered from this, 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 and this, you could sue the company and get X amount of money because Accutane can make you die. Not literally. Actually, yeah, Accutane can lead to irritable bowel disease, which can lead to colon cancer, which you can die from. It's extremely rare, but it can happen. Um, the way Accutane works is it cuts off your oil production by about 75%, which um, that's why your skin stops overproducing oil and giving you acne. So it takes all the oil away. But a lot of things in your body need that moisture. Um, so you're just dried out completely. From Accutane, I got nosebleeds from my nose being dried out, dry, cracked, bleeding lips, muscle aches, joint aches, skin rashes. Accutane is no joke. Like, the process sucks. But if you have tried absolutely every other solution, let me reiterate, do not go on Accutane just because you have acne. You need to try everything else first because Accutane is awful for your body. Um, where was I going with that rant? um, if you are trying to decide to take Accutane and you're watching this, please do your research. Research everything about Accutane. Know the risks. Know what you're getting yourself into. Um, Talk to your doctor. Make sure you have support from your parents. It's a really hard process. What helped me a lot was watching all the other videos just like this where people were telling about their stories with Accutane and just their process with it. It's really helpful to know that you're not the only one going through this shitty process. Um, yeah, it's just great to have that kind of support. And everyone who was going through Accutane when I would really like to see what you guys look like now, and if you guys could all make a post Accutane video, that would be cool, because I'm really interested to see what you guys look like and how you guys have changed, because I know I have changed 100% for the better. Let's see. Oh, one thing I do suffer from still, which is a direct result of Accutane, are hemorrhoids, and it's super embarrassing to talk about, but you guys need to know, especially if you haven't taken Accutane and you want to decide if you're going to. Um, I do get hemorrhoids because of Accutane, and at one point it was the most pain I have ever experienced in my entire life. And I remember telling myself that I would rather have my arm cut off than continue to go through this pain. Um, and it's awful. And I went to the emergency room several times from being in crippling pain, couldn't walk or anything. And it sucks because the thing about hemorrhoids is you cannot take painkillers for it, because painkillers tighten up everything in your body, make you constipated, which makes the hemorrhoids worse. So it's just a crippling pain that you have to just tough it out. But I don't get them as bad anymore. But that is something a year and a half after Accutane that I still get. But not everyone gets it. So, let's see. Um, I'm just, I don't know, just looking at my old videos, I'm just so much more confident than I used to be. Like, I have the confidence to go to parties and talk to people I wouldn't normally talk to, and get crazy haircuts. So, I don't know, just know like what Accutane has the potential to do for you. It's a very powerful drug. So let me reiterate for the 45th time, know what Accutane does to you, know the risks, talk to your doctor. But also know that a lot of good can come out of it. You know, you can just be a happier person in general. I know I'm way happier than I was 2 years ago when I was going through this at the worst possible time of my life when I was in high school. So, um, it's 6 long months, but it's if it works for you, it's totally worth it. So, this is me almost 2 years off of Accutane, and I just wanted to update you guys. All right, I'll let you guys get back to your lives now since I've been ranting for like 8 minutes. Bye.